Hey, YouTube, Joe here, and doing a little something different today. I'm doing a little movie talk. Um, if anybody who knows me knows I'm a big movie fan, especially sci-fi and action, and I'm a big fan of the Alien series, the one starring Sigourney Weaver. And I came across something today that I was going to just share in the discussion section of YouTube. But as somebody mentioned, when it comes to knife reviews, that if I put it there, it could get lost. And I thought this was pretty cool. And I know there's a lot of Alien fans out there, so I figured I'd share it with all of you. And what it is if you're a fan of the Alien series, most people know that Alien 3 is probably the least favorite of the series. The one is a classic, two is also a classic, but three falls short. Now, there's a lot of reasons why it falls short, but I'm not going to go over that. But I'm going to give you a link to find out all those reasons. But I'll tell you that in a minute. And even myself, I always felt Alien 3 was not the greatest. If you know anything about the series, right off the bat, they killed off Newt, they killed off Hicks, and Ripley is by herself on a planet with all prisoners. And I remember seeing it in the movies back in the day, and I was like, oh my God, And I remember sitting through the movie and just felt, I cannot believe that this is where they went with this. And I was hoping there was a lot of stories back then. I mean, this is pre-internet, articles in newspapers, magazines, sci-fi stuff that's saying that they might make that a dream sequence where it never really actually happened. But as you know, the next movie following was Alien Resurrection, and yes, Alien 3 did happen. There was no getting around it. It's not a dream sequence, and so that was that. So then years went by, I used to hear of a story that there is another version of Aliens 3 out there that's much better. But back then it was like, it's only on some bootleg tape overseas, and and I went nuts trying to find it. And like I said, trying to find stuff like that back in non-internet days is like virtually impossible. So then over the years now, since internet's been popular, I've been still hearing about this Alien 3. Now, I bought there's an Alien set, the quadrilogy, I think it's called, that came out on DVD. Now, I'm a fan of, I'll buy anything that has extended version, deleted scenes. So I might have bought the VHS tape of Aliens of all the Alien movies, and then I probably bought the DVD. But now the DVD, that quadrilogy set, I remember costing a lot of money. So then when another version of that set came out, like in 2003, and then the Blu-ray version came out, I started saying, enough's enough. I'm not going to buy anything. I'll just have to live without seeing those minutes. But those deleted scenes or that extra Alien 3 stuff, it wasn't that great of a movie anyway. So let's fast forward to today and yesterday. I noticed that Alien 3 is playing on my pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, but on demand, and it's free, which, of course, it's a 1992 movie. What is that now? 23 years old. Of course it's going to be free. So I was like, even though I got the DVD version, I got the VHS version, I was like, what the heck? I don't feel like looking for it. Instead of popping it, I'll just play it. I could go for watching it one more time. And so I play it on, and to my surprise, I'm seeing scenes that I've never seen before. And I was like, oh my God, what the heck is this? I mean, right off the bat. I mean, I'm not going to go over all the scenes, but I'm also going to have something for you so that you can check it out. Ripley washes up on shore in the beginning of the movie, and that's totally different than the way Alien 3 started in the theatrical version. So what I'm trying to tell you is, the Alien 3 that has been said that all these years that's been changed, it's different. It's called Alien 3: The Assembly Cut. Now, before, the only way you could get it is if you bought the 2003 quadrilogy version of the DVD set. And like I said, if you already had the quadrilogy set, you're going to go out and spend another whatever it was at the time, $60-$80 on another 4-disc set for just a part of a movie that's not the best in the franchise. No, I'm not going to do that. But to my surprise, here it was on demand. And so I'm watching it with wide open eyes, all these scenes. And I don't know about any of you listening, but anytime I'm really into something, I watch it over and over and over again. And nothing pleases me more to see a version of a movie that has all of a sudden these scenes in it that I've never seen. I remember one time on, I think it was A&E, they played Godfather. And I've seen Godfather like 10,000 times, DVD, whatever, in the movies, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, they're showing scenes I have never, ever seen before. And they put all these extended scenes, and it was so enjoyable. And I'm still kicking myself to this day that I didn't record it. Now, since then, I've bought the Coppola version. But believe it or not, it's still sitting in saran wrap. I haven't even seen it yet. And I don't even know if that includes the scenes that they showed on A&E that time. I believe it was A&E. But anyway, let me get to the point. And so this way you stop seeing the same old screen over here. I'm going to get to, let's see, right, this gentleman. Well, before we even get to him, it is showing on demand. Now, I have Optimum. I can vouch for other cable services, but I have Optimum, and if you wanted to see the assembly cut of Alien 3, which to me, I'll tell you right now, is much better than the theatrical version of Alien 3. I think there's an extra 30 minutes of footage or different scenes that from the theatrical version, like the scene I just told you about Ripley washing ashore. It's just much better put together film. The film makes more sense now. There's more interact. I mean, I'm not even going to get into all the differences because this gentleman I'm going to bring you to, I'm going to put the link in my description. I want you to go to his video. He explains all the differences. It's really, really cool. And then if you want to see, read the differences, I'm going to give you this link. It's Alien 3, the alternate versions. And this goes over the Alien 3, the assembly cut, all the scenes, all the versions. Now, if you want to be surprised and just watch it, like I said, if you have Optimum and you have on demand, check it out. It's on there right now. You could, watch it right now. But if you want to just read about it and see what's the differences, here it is. You could check this link for that and read about it, or you can go to this gentleman's it's really good video. I mean, he's got almost 16,000 views, and his video is fantastic. I just watched it now, and so I want to pay him the credit instead of me having to go through all the things, because I don't think I could even come close to as well as he put it. So if you're a sci-fi fan and you're an Aliens fan, I highly recommend checking out the Alien 3, the assembly cut. If you have the quadrilogy G from 2003, you already have it. So there's no, but like me, I already have the older version. I never had it. I never got a chance to see it. And I was so pleased to see it today. So I just figure I'd bring it to your attention. I'm not doing this video really to get views or anything like that. I'm a big sci-fi fan, and I know there's a lot of sci-fi fans out there, so I just wanted to pass this along, and I thought maybe it would get lost in the shuffle if I put it in the discussion section. So there you have it. So check out those links. If you have Optimum, or check out Alien 3, the assembly. I mean, it doesn't blatantly say it's the assembly cut, but once you see it, if you know the movie like I know the movie, you'll know right off the bat when you see the opening scene, you're watching the assembly cut, because it's totally different than the theatrical version. So there you have it. I hope you check it out, and if you do, or if you've already seen the assembly cut, let me know how you like it. How do you like it versus the theatrical version? I'd really like to hear your thoughts on it. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video.